Welcome to week 1 of the BWL. Uh, right now I'm recording the Teambuilder. It is currently 4:48 a.m. on a Wednesday, May 22nd. The battle isn't until Friday at noon. And, yeah. Number one, the first thing I'll say is shout out to Dashing Septile. I'll leave his link in the below. He didn't help me build the team, but he did. We did a mock battle. We only did like one. I was gonna ask to do more, but that one mock battle that I did, I genuinely kind of felt confident with my team, and actually like when I when I used the team, it was nice to know that everything kind of worked out how I wanted it to. So, um, from the mons that he brought in the mock battle, this is what I'm gonna say. He brought um he brought Garchomp. Here, let me just read this off. I can just go grab it real quick. I will say this is probably gonna be a separate video. This is the week 1 team builder, I should actually say. After the battle, I'll probably post it on that Friday, and then post the week 1 on Sunday or Saturday. All right. So what he brought to the thing was choice band, low kicks, rocky helmet, iron treads, loaded dice, Garchomp, annihilate with leftovers, Volcanion with heavy duty boots, and Empoleon with the Shuckaberry. And start off with Snorlax here, since he's right. And as you can see, we're doing my name theme is the Akatsuki from Naruto. So I run the thick fat ability here because things like I know he did actually put it right. Yeah, Ice Beam from Empoleon is really annoying. Any possible like flamethrowers coming from like Volcanion or Fire Blast, shit like that. I don't really want to get. I really wanted to just switch in and kind of wall these, and I don't know why this is Crunch, because it shouldn't be Crunch. This should be Earthquake. That could have been bad. But the move we're running Chesto Resto special defensively for Latios. We actually straight up wall Latios, I'm pretty sure. He didn't bring in a thing, but if it does get brung, we straight up wall it. So does Skeledirge. Where's the Snorlax at? Like Latios. Say it's like Calm Mind, right? Like we're doing 60, we're two-shotting it. Even if it goes +1, Draco's not killing us. And then I would lose 1, so it'd be -1. So now Draco's doing really nothing, and we can click rest and recycle and stuff like that. So, yeah. An Earthquake, like he brought in the mock battle, the Shucka, it's I really have Snorlax here just to kind of like get the like kind of break things down. Like Snorlax really can come in, hit Iron Treads with an Earthquake, come in, can hit. I gotta switch in with before Terra. I'm pretty sure. Say for some reason why he's running a Tank Chop, but we get rid of a Yachi Berry. But if he's not, if he's running loaded dice, we kind of figure Ice Punch is gonna do 74 to 89% on switch in, and that's gonna be huge. And then we just tank the Scale Shot or whatever. We tank whatever damage he wants to put, because it's not gonna happen. So yeah, Snorlax just plays a really big role. Also gives us immunity to Ghost, so if he tries to start spamming Rage Fist, and yeah. As you can see from the team, we did actually drop Go-Goat for Toad-Scroll. Me and Dashing Septile agreed that like that shit would just get fucking just absolutely obliterated if it came. Like there's no point. It's just dead. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get rid of rocks. So there's no point for me to even try. If he brings like whatever they get toxic spikes, well played, man. If he does toxic spikes, he fucking outplayed me. Because if he gets toxic spikes, I don't think I can win. So yeah, toxic spikes really just fucked me over. So if he brings it, yeah, it's kind of fucked. Then we have Datara, the Tornadus Therian. Now we're running 192 speed, actually outspeeds non-booster Iron Treads. And 96 defense makes this 220 HP. 96 defense makes sure we take 60% from an Ice Spinner on Iron Treads. So if we leave this, we can just click Heat Wave, get the chip damage. I'm really, like, I've been kind of swinging of, like, do I really want knockoff on this thing, and do I go taunt? So, like, if something like, I can just taunt, like, if I were to switch Tornadus in, like, I feel like it's a really good idea to run taunt. Actually, no, let's do that. I like the idea of trying to keep rocks off the field for as long as possible. So, like, if we just lead this and we click taunt, we're mostly going to live anything and outspeed whatever. Then we would click U-turn and we can really just go into Snorlax. Let's do it. I know this is a team builder, but I don't know. I really like knockoff. I just don't see knockoff being very useful for this mon. This match. I think taunt's really good here. I think taunt's really good here, actually. Genuinely think taunt's good. Taunt's kind of prevents rocks and kind of prevents some setup if like in front of something like Annihilate. You're running heavy duty boots, so yeah. By the way, I did think that Torn got defog, but I forgot that literally everything lost defog in this gen, so yeah. Next, we have Assault Vest Electros. And you already know what this thing's for. This thing is for strictly for something. It's literally for Volcanion, and it's literally for Kilowattrel. It's here for Politoed. It literally just tanks hits. Let's see. Did he like? Let's see. If let me do Volcanion, and we have Orochimaru with Electros. Look. Oh yeah, he ran physical. This is really weird. He actually ran physical. Whatever. But even a body press is doing 29 to 34% from a Volcanion, and a say this thing has Steam Eruption. Hold up. Steam Eruption is doing like 20%. Like this thing's eating hits. Say a potential Kilowattrel. Say his choice specs. Thunder's doing like 20%. Terra Electric 28%. And we're doing 50% with this thing with knockoff, which this thing is an absolute demon. I've never really used Electros in draft, but I've played against it a lot, and it's something like that's not like a lot of these Pokemon that I've drafted are mons that I've recently played in draft. Like not recently played in draft, but I've played in draft and struggled against to beat them. So I was like, you want to know what? Let me just draft them. And I'll say the ones out, and those ones would be Skeledirge, fucking Electros, and Tornadus. Probably three of the hardest Pokemon to break past because they're just so fucking annoying. Especially something like Electros. I think bring Giga Drain into this is kind of stupid. Like it might seem pretty good, but Giga Drain is really only good on whatever, so it's not really worth it. I don't think this thing gets any like earth moves. I don't think it gets any ground moves. It gets Stomping Tantrum, but that ain't gonna do much. Next, we have Toby the Skeledirge with Leftovers Unaware. And in that mock battle that we did, straight up Skeledirge just straight up walls his entire team. Choice. So what? I wish I would have saved the replay, but why does this thing have Body Slam? This is not supposed to be Hex. What did I do on accident? Did I mess up on my sets? Liquidation, Terra Blast. Okay. Player off knockout. Okay. Nothing else is messed up, right? Alright, we're good. I don't know what's going on here. Alright. Basically, this thing straight up walls. The thing with Skeledirge is we need to Terra this thing as soon as possible. Because getting hit by a knockoff or a sucker punch by a Choice Band of Loki is gonna hurt. And in that battle, what this thing is like if low kicks comes in, if in his choice band is clicking first impression, I'm just clicking slack off. I'm clicking slack off every single time. No matter what, I'm clicking slack off. It's that simple. We click slack off, and then whatever comes in, we just wall it basically, cause nothing he can't like. Cause he brought Terrifier, Garchomp for the Will-O-Wisp. Terra Water Skeletor just straight up walls Annihilate. We just click Will-O-Wisp. It straight up walls everything on his team. Skeletor, like, if it brings in Latios can't do anything. Like, let's look at Skeletor here real quick. Skeletor, like Latios, say it's the calm mindset. No, if this, it's not a Terra Cap, but no burn, no nothing healthy, 58% to this thing. I'd probably, it's like Draco, whoa, Draco Meteor's doing 78%, holy shit. Well, that's why we have Tinkaton. Because our switch would be Tinkaton for this, right? Yeah, because that shit's doing nothing to me. Tinkaton bear switching on Latios every single time. But yeah, Skeletor straight up, and then like the Nilape City brought. Let's look at that Nilape City brought. The Nilape City brought. If I Terra Water, this thing just straight up does nothing to me. If I burn it, it's useless. And Hex does about 68% of this thing. And honestly, I'd just probably click Torch Song like once, just to get that +1, and then just kind of go crazy from there. Because Torch Song hits other things like what on his team? Torch Song hits Reverum, hits, like once I Terra this, like, Terra Water just kind of wrecks him. Like Iron Tread I think just gets absolutely obliterated by it too. And this is what this is like the one thing that I was so happy I was able to pick up. Like this was my goal, because once I picked up Raging Bolt and I saw that Skeletor wasn't even out, like Skeletor wasn't picked yet, I was like, dude, I need to drop Cerulege right now. This gives me a free, like, no Rapid Spinner, and it also is a way bulkier and gives me an unaware mod. Putting this on this team was probably the greatest thing I could have done. I wish I would have been like everyone else and done 4 Terra, but I mean, my 4th Terra could be on Snorlax. I feel like Terra Snorlax would go crazy. But I think 3 Terra is good. I think these 3 Terras are perfect for this team. I don't like the whole 4 Terra. 4 Terras makes it like too much to really think about. Yeah, we Terra with this always. We always Terra with Skeletor after that mock battle. We never Terra with Fraligator, which we'll get to Fraligator right now. Fraligator is just max. Cheer Forward, Life Orb, Terra Electric, which we will not be using Terra, probably. I don't think I can with this. I think we literally have the only way, because I guess in a way, like, if he does bring Kilowattrel, I mean, we just go into Orochimaru every single time, and then we just, whatever comes in on Orochimaru, which would probably be like Garchomp, like we're just clicking U-turn every single time. And like at that point, like I'm just going Snorlax. Like I don't even think a Kilowattrel even does that much to Snorlax, by the way. Like I think Snorlax is just always my switching on Hurricanes and shit, if I'm not mistaken. Like let me see, unless it's like Specs or some shit like that, then it could get crazy. Kilowattrel, say it's Choice Specs. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, we're literally tanking this. Like we're eating 2 Hurricanes or 2 Thunders every time. This is Choice Specs, and if it's Modest, say it's Choice Specs Modest, we're still like living. Yeah, this Snorlax just puts in so much work. This is like such a good mod. It's so good and bulky. Gets such good coverage moves. Ice Punch does 70 to 80% on that. So I'm not really worried. So I don't really think we Terra this. In the mock battle, he did bring Empoleon with Shuka, which this is what like would lead me into like doing this, is if I could get Fraligator +2, I basically win the game. Like once Fraligator's +2, I win. But I don't think I actually want a Terra, like, for Alligator. So then it just makes it kind of fucking useless. Because now, like, Terra Black, like, if I'm gonna, like, it's Earthquake or Liquidation. And, like, Ladio straight up walls this, so there's no point for me to Terra it, I feel like. I think this is, like, a late game thing. Or an early game thing, potentially, if there's something I can do that with. Unless, like I said, unless there's no Latios and the lady for Alligator, it looks like it just really depends on how we do this. Because if I see no if I see Kilowattrel, we might Terra for Alligator. But if I see no Kilowattrel, Terra will always be on Skeledirge, and we will straight up wall his team. It's that simple. If he doesn't bring Kilowattrel, he kind of loses, in my opinion. Next we have this. I actually really like this Tinkaton set. It actually kind of makes it. I like this really nice. But I'm not really worried about the Kilowattrel set because Dashing Sceptile literally was like, dude, the only good set he's gonna bring is probably Roost, Heavy Duty Boots, and that just does nothing. Like in this team, it does nothing, especially when you're facing up against Electros. You know, I'm probably running Assault Vest on it. But Air Balloon, so it kind of gives us another flying resist. I guess it's another levitate for something like maybe an Earthquake from like an Iron Treads, or an Earthquake from a Garchomp. And I think spreading Para is really nice, especially if we can get like a Para on a low kicks. Like, let me see how much good Tinkaton can do against that low kicks. Tinkaton, then low kicks. Like, Play Rough is doing like Knockoff's doing like 80%, but if he just clicks First Impression, that's just doing like 40%. Yeah, and Play Rough does 80%, and paralyzing it would be huge if you paralyzed it. Now its speed is chalked, which I don't even think I outspeed it naturally, never mind. Yeah, I did actually speed creep this outspeed. I think it was the outspeed. Oh yeah, it was the actually outspeed low kick still. But yeah, this is the team. I think I'm really excited to use this. I'm really excited to see how well Skeledirge and Snorlax do, honestly. Like, Snorlax has huge impact for this team, for this matchup, I feel like. Especially, like I said, the Earthquake and the Ice Punch are perfect for this team because the mons that switch into this thing, like this thing just can switch into everything basically, except Annihilate. Click Earthquake, get rid of Shucka Berries. Click fucking Ice Punch, get rid of potential Yacha Berries. It just really just kind of puts in work. Like, you never know, he could be Shucka Iron Treads because maybe he thinks I'm running Ground, Terra, Earthquake just to kind of run through his team. You know, I know there's gonna be one Shucka, and getting rid of it with Snorlax is gonna be better than like if I set up +2 on fucking for Alligator, click Earthquake, Shucka Berry, KO'd me. GG's. I lose. I have to deal with rocks though. I think that switch for taunt is actually really good because I think this will be my lead regardless, and we can just taunt and then kind of U-turn for momentum. Actually no, I would just stay in and click Heat Wave and then U-turn out for momentum because I live an Ice Spinner, and then I would probably U-turn out, right it straight into Snorlax or whatever, and just click Earthquake. Or if he knew I was going to click Earthquake, most likely I'm clicking Ice Punch. I'll probably click Earthquake just to be more obvious, but this is a team builder, guys. Basically, y'all see me in the first week 1 of the BWL. My bad, I didn't even shout out the coach. The coach is actually, my bad, let me put this out here. The coach is Absolute Flair, coach of the, I'm so sorry, holy shit, I can't believe I forgot. I'm cooked, guys. I'm cooked, my bad. I'm cooked. My bad. Alright, his name is Absolute Flair, coach of the Minna, yo, Minneapolis Absols. Holy shit. I don't know why that was so hard. But yeah. If he has a channel, I think he does. I don't know if he's posting, but I will put his link in the description too. That's all for me, guys. I'll see y'all week 1.